Welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. This is Marsha. Today we are going to be making little clusters, and we're decorating some hidden paper clips, bookmarks, and we're going to use a variety of things that you might have around the house already. First of all, you'll need a pair of decorative scissors. This is Provo Craft brand, but you can have Fiskars, you can have one of the decorative care rulers. This is a book jacket, and I just didn't even think about it until just as I was going through to collect up my supplies and realized that, oh, you know what, I can take this off and I can fussy cut all of these little things out all over the front and the back. Aren't those beautiful? Those would be perfect little additions for what we're going to be doing today. Now I'm going to be making the beautiful bookmarks out of this artwork that I had made up by one of my friends on Instagram, Amy, and if you go to my Instagram account, I can't remember Amy's nature. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, but she is an artist for Chewy, the dog pet food company, and so I commissioned her to do a logo for me, an artwork piece. So this mountain and trees with the lake is what I wanted, and then she had put faith over fear, and then I just changed it and put powerful by faith, so I can change this logo any way that I want to do it. And so I'm going to be making bookmarks with the hidden paperclip technique, and these are available already in my Etsy shop. You can go, and the link is in the description below for the shop, but it just takes you to the main page, and then you can browse through the whole shop and see what it is that you would like. But you can purchase the set with the bookmark, and it comes with your choice of either a note card or a little folder with a pocket, and I called it a program holder, document holder, and it's that one says faith over fear, but the little bookmarks obviously say powerful by faith. So this is for our regional convention 2021 with that theme. So this is what I'm going to be working on. So these are the front of the bookmark, and the backs are decorated as well. Again, if you go over to my Instagram account, you'll be able to see the first one that I did, and that one's sold already. But I have a short little video, and it shows you how it was decorated. So they're, I will vary them. I don't duplicate everything, but I may use the same types of trim until I run out. And so that's what I'm working on today. But we're going to be making paper flowers, and my friend Linda Coker on her YouTube channel, she's linked in my description below. You can check out her video of where I got this idea to make the paper flowers. And then to make the little clusters, I showed you a video the other day about making clusters, and all of these words on here that could be used perfectly for the clusters as well. And so the front of the bookmark will have the powerful by faith, but then the back is where I have a whole little stage of being able to decorate it. And I love the term that Linda uses. She auditions her pieces. So her fabric and her papers and her trims and buttons and whatever, she just, gets them out of her collection. But I love the way she says she auditions each one. I thought that was so cute. So I'm going to audition some of my little embellishments here, ephemera, to see what it is I want to put together. But since this was an all insect bug related theme, of course I won't be putting bugs on the back of it, but I could put a cute little ladybug or a butterfly, maybe even the flower with the bee sticking out. I don't know, it'd be just whatever I decide to embellish it with. But, you get the idea. So the other ones, like some of these, it says termites, So that one, I don't think, I would definitely not do that. Some of these, I don't even know what they are. Biting lice, of course, who wants that? Nobody. Sucking lice, I mean, did you even know there was such a thing? No. Beetles, moths, wasps, ants, bees, those kind of things. Fleas, definitely no. But so the only thing on here, I don't even know, is there even any one that I could use? Probably not. So, but this is the image that caught my attention right away, and I said, okay, this one definitely is a keeper. And then on the back of it was all these cute little bugs as well, and so I thought I'm going to fussy cut this whole thing right here to go into as an embellishment on a page or something like that. But if I cut this out, then that's gonna cut into that. So I don't know, but anyway, so just to show you the supplies that you can use. Now we're also going to be using other book pages. I'm going to use a vintage map atlas page, and we're also going to be using our magazines. That's what Linda used. And you can also use wrapping paper. So I have this vintage wrapping paper here. This pattern right there, as you can see very clearly. So you want paper that you're able to tear easily. So cardstock is not going to work for this particular project. And because you want to be able to, here's some more wrapping paper that I have, to fold it. You need to be able to fold your paper, so it has to be scrapbook paper or a magazine page or a book page, and it can be just words on the page. It doesn't have to have an image. But as I'm going to show you how this works, then you'll see that you can use a variety of things with this, because the way we're going to fold the flower, it doesn't matter what was on there to begin with. So let me get out some more magazines, and then I'll show you. We'll start cutting and folding. Okay, the Mary Jane Farm magazine is what I have in my shelf collection of magazines. So now what I want to do, I'm looking for, and I don't, like I said, I don't even know, because this is the first time I've done this, so I mean, I'm just going to take, but I'm looking for something with maybe less words at the moment. So like something like this. Okay, now that would look really nice. Aha, yes, okay. This one I like. And I'm looking for color, more of just with something with color is what I'm looking for right now. Okay, so let's just set that to the side. And I still have those magazines available to use in future giveaways. So if you're a fan of Mary Jane's Farm magazine and her books, and you would like to have an opportunity to win one of those, then subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below. Be a regular participant on my channels, on my videos, and then you'll be able to get in the drawing. So here is one of the clusters that I've made, and I just took a piece of fabric. This is something else that Linda showed, which was a fabulous idea. Is just go ahead and ruffle it or gather it. So I did this on the sewing machine. And then, because the two threads lets me know that I sewed it on the machine. And then I just layered a book page, a piece of fabric, and this was eyelet fabric. I tied a piece of twine in there and glued all of that, and then had this paper flower in my stash, and so I glued that to that. So this would be beautiful on the back of one of these hidden paper clips that I'm doing, the bookmarks. All right, but for the flowers and the clusters, so we're going to do the same technique. We're going to have a gathered piece of fabric, and we're going to layer it and make a cluster, but we're going to use our paper flowers, and that's going to be the flower that would go on there. All right, so I'm using these, and I don't remember how wide. I think it was about like this width. Like an inch, I think, is what she did. we want to keep them small. So the bigger you would go, obviously the bigger the flower would be. So I want to keep it small because it needs to go on. And I believe these are like a 3-inch width bookmark. So I can go a little bit wider. I've had these decorative scissors for over 20 years. And I have different designs. So you see this one, and then there's this one. And this one, I don't even know who makes, what brand this is. Let me see if there's a brand on here. But you see how easy it cuts right through, you know, paper, cardstock. Just can't cut fabric with it. So no, there's no brand on that one. But I do have a Fiskar. Let me see if it's right here. Nope, that's not it. These are cheapy. I don't know. These are another. No. But you can see that's a different one. I had a Fiskars, and it was one of my favorites. But let's see. Okay, this one here. Here we go. Yeah. So this is really pretty. I love this design here. So these are the 4 that I have. These are the nicest ones. Fiskars, obviously, this is a really nice brand. The plastic's just a little sturdier. This one is, you can tell it's a little bit more lightweight than this one. So these 2 brands are definitely, so I have 4 different brands. Don't ask me how I did that. Okay, so now what she did, again, this is the first time I'm doing this, so we're going to be doing it together. So get your pieces, just the magazine page, you know, width. All right, so then what she did is she took it and she folded it. So you're going to work at this point. So you fold it and you just crease it, and then you fold it and you crease it, and you're coming around at that point every time you fold it and crease it. So again, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm just getting familiar with how it's folding, what it's wanting to do. And she put 2 of them together. So I don't know if I'm going to get a flower from the first go around or if I have to do another one. I don't know. So let's see what we wind up with. There. Okay, that's cute. Isn't that cute? I like that. And that's a flower by itself. I don't even have to add another piece. And then what she did, which I thought was very clever of her as well, is you just staple it. And then it holds it in place. So, just coming over here. And then that's pretty. Then you can come in with something like this right there on top of the flower. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. And then on the back of it, see, now I can have this right on the back of the bookmark, paperclip. Isn't that adorable? Isn't that precious? So, you know, of course, I'll decorate the back of it as well, which, you know, this goes on another piece. But, all right, so that's flower number 1. So we're just going to continue to do that. We're just going to keep folding. And so I'm getting the hang of this. I like this. I really like it. It is easy. It looked easy when she was doing it, and I thought, I have got to give that a try. Okay, so now see, this one is not coming out as well. Okay, see, now that's a half of a flower. So if I do another one, even though I could still use that, I can still staple it, I can still use it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I like it like that. We're just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so there's second one. Look at how fast this goes. I mean, this is like, doesn't take any time at all, and you're just working from this point. And, you know, boy, I can see myself sitting on the couch watching a show and ripping out magazine pages and making little flowers. Thank you, Linda. Another genius idea. And I've never seen anybody do this, so I'm sure there's somebody out there who has made them on their channel for some project, but I have not seen them until she did it. Okay. All right. And there you go again. And I'm just going to staple it there. So quick and easy. Now see, I could take these two pieces if I wanted to, and I could mingle them together somehow like so, and then that would be a giant flower, and then you could come along with a cluster in the middle of that and see how pretty that looks as well. But even just as a half a piece, it still looks really pretty. Very nice. So your cluster here is actually finishing that off in the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing this. Get these last few ones finished. And then we will work on some of those ruffled fabric clusters. So we have our paper flowers made. Quick and easy like a bunny. I mean, this is like a no-brainer. Just quick and easy. Okay, so this one. Okay. I like that. Just wonderful. Thank you for joining me here on my channel, and if you like the content, please subscribe. And when I reach 500 subscribers, I'll be doing another giveaway, and we are close, very close. So last time I checked, we needed like, I think 12. So, you know, please, it really helps me out for you to subscribe and then not run around and turn around and unsubscribe. But, you know, I mean, I really appreciate it. And if you like crafting, then I hope you will stay on my channel. All right, so just going to put these aside now for future projects. So this is a heavier duty. I wouldn't make a flower out of this because it's almost like it's plastic coated. Kind of like they laminated it with matte laminate is what it feels like. And then, but I will cut these out. These will be perfect. So these are going to be set aside. Now let's look through our fabric stash, because this is the beautiful thing too. If all the ugly fabrics that you don't like, and we all have those, and I'm going to get one right here that's beside me. In this color, I really do not care for. All right, something fell right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some ruffles out of this. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go this width. So please give this video a thumbs up if you're liking the content, if you're finding value in it, and please share it so that your friends can come and join you, and then you can talk about it together and see what it is when you work on a project together. Maybe I do Zoom crafting with my friends from all over the world once a month, so you could do something like that with your friends. And commenting really helps me also. Let me know what you liked about this video. Did you learn something new? Have you made paper flowers like that before? And all those things just help me to know that you like the videos, and so that I can keep making these type of videos. And subscribing and help me reach my goal. So my goal for 2021 is to reach 1,000 subscribers. Of course, I want to keep growing from that point on as long as I can. And as long as the internet's around and YouTube's around, that's what I'm going to be doing. As long as my health permits me to do so. So this little scrap here I can save for something else. I'll just toss it aside. Now I wanted to show you two different technique. So the one, we're going to do it by hand. So as soon as I can find my little container, it has, oh, here it is, okay. All right, so one tip I wanted to share with you is, let me put all my scissors back. Another, you know, Rubbermaid, but I also have Tupperware. I used to sell Tupperware years ago when my daughter was little. And I homeschooled my daughter, so I didn't take a job out of the house. And the little brief period of time that I did, it didn't go well. So, anywho, so take your Tupperware. This is one of those you can expandable. It's an expandable container. So each one of these, it folds down in itself and then expands to the size you need. So I said, you know, I don't use this anymore. So I said, it's perfect. I still have the lid for it. So when I'm taking little projects now with me to the couch, then I just pop them in this little container. This is one of my cute little embroidery floss holders that I made. So you can make a template, and this, now that I know, I would laminate this, and then I'll do that. So with future ones, I'm not going to unravel all that. But anyway, so I just pop my embroidery floss in here. I've got my needle threader in here, and my pen cushion fits right in here. So everything that I need. I already have a pair of scissors. I have a whole little sewing station set up in my living room by my couch. And so I don't have to carry anything else in there with me. Everything is there that I need. And so that's perfect. And this is, you know, plastic, so if I drop it, it's not going to break the container, because I have all tile floors, so that would be a disaster if I dropped it. So I'm going to pick out some beige thread. All right, so here, and another tip is I pick up these little plastic trays. You can get them, I'm probably get them at Walmart or Target or somewhere like that. And, you know, like even the food trays at McDonald's. If you go in there and ask them at the food places, they actually throw away those trays. And when, you know, they get to a certain point and they, you know, I don't know, they just don't look as good, or they start to crack or whatever, and they'll give them to you for free. So I have not done that in a long time. But, so try that. Go into your local fast food places and ask them if they have any of the trays that they're getting rid of. All right, so I'm using 2 strands of embroidery floss on here, and I've already got this in knotted. So I'm just going to take it and just show you how quick and easy it is. So you just fold it over. It's kind of like when we were doing the flower. Just fold it over, start your needle, go through, and then you're just going to gather it, and you can space it out as wide as you want. So it doesn't have to be, wait a minute, I always do that. Don't ask me how I do it, but I always do it. I forget to come back up underneath of it, and then all right, I'm making a mess here. That's okay. I'm going to show you how to unmess it, because I am really good at this. There we go. All right, so we just do it again. Take our needle, rethread the needle one more time. This is live video, so I do not edit out my videos. I could stop it and just, you know, redo all of this, but I'm like, you know what? I just want you to see that, you know, this is life. This is what's real. Okay, now we're going to do that again. So make the pleat again. So that's a pleat. Yeah, I was almost doing it again. All right, so go through here. Okay, now, all right, make the next pleat. here. Okay, and then we're going to go down here. And I'm just, you know, more or less trying to keep it where the stitches are in the center. Like I said, more or less. And it doesn't have to be straight in a line. Okay, so you just want to do it like this. This is the easiest way to do it. You know, you can go to the machine if you want, but it really doesn't take long to do it like this. Okay, so there you go. There's your little cluster. And then you come in and you put this on top of the flower, like so. And then you come in and you put something or another right there on top of that. Okay, so this is how we're going to use up these ugly fabrics that we don't like. And then we're just going to finish this off at the back, put a knot in it. Okay, so there's step 1 and step 2. So we made a paper flower. We made a cute little fabric ruffle out of ugly fabric that we don't like, but by the time we're done with all this, it's going to be cute. So trust me on that. Okay, so now I have this cute little flower, or I have this cute little flower. So it doesn't really matter what colors you use. Okay, I like that one better. Okay. And then now we're going to use a little piece of lace and probably, might as well go ahead and toss in a little piece of book page. Okay, let's see. I like to go with the thinner type when I'm working with smaller pieces. Okay, this is pretty good. It's got lots of like tea-dyed on here. Alright, so I don't know what that is. Let's just go ahead and trim that off of there. It's just the lace coming apart. This is not, I don't know if it was because it was tea-dyed or what, but it's kind of like it feels very stiff. Alright, so now let's lay this over here. That there. Cut this on an angle there. Okay. Alright, now we get this put back in the little bag. Gonna get a vintage button. So you see how easy it is. It just comes together real fast. It's not difficult at all. A bag of vintage buttons here. Alright, let's see. I really wanted something more in the tans. Let me move this other thing out of the way. Okay, let's take a look here in the buttons. Alright, so we have this color. And, you know, you can flip these buttons around either side. So one side has like the little ridge side. That piece of lace is just going to torment me. Okay. Alright, so we can go darker. We can go more, that's the same, yep, that's the same. So really that's probably the lighter side of it. Okay, let's see. That's small. Yeah, see, we can go that. We can go darker. We can go lighter. I'm liking all of that. Okay, so let's just stick with those. Yeah, keep that big container right here beside me. All right, so now, and we need a little scrap of book page. So let me get a little scrap of book page. I have so many different books. Let me see. Well, I do have that one. So I've got some pieces already torn in here. I was making clusters out of the other day. I can always replace these. Let me see what I have in here. All right, those are too small because these were when we were doing the clusters and we're only using a 1.5 inch circle. So those are itty bitty. Okay, here's a page. This is from Jane Austen's Emma. All right, let's take that. And, okay. All right, just move those buttons over there to the side. I'm thinking. All right, let's tearing it by hand. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking, since we already have this pleated thing going on, that corner is getting to me. All right, so then that can go there, and then this can go here to make it more cute. All right, let's see, what do I want to do with this? I can put this here, and then this can go here. So we got just a little bit of book page tucked right there. So we're going to come in here and we're going to staple that. All right, now, there we go. I like that. Okay, so let me get my piece of wax paper to protect the surface. Just going to start working with the glue. I don't want my beautiful wood. And we just use Aleene's tacky glue. All right, let's bring these buttons back over. Bring this back over. Okay, now what I want to do, I'm going to come in and this might be too thin. No, this is too thin. Okay, so we're going to take the 6 or however many's on here, probably 4. I think there's 4. Okay, so we're going to take the 4 strands of embroidery floss. Yeah, I can tell there's 4. Okay, and we are going to put it through the button. Okay, so we're going to put that through there like that. And then we're going to put it through here. That. Okay. And we're going to come up this other side. Let's see, wait a minute. No, I want to go this way. And then okay. So that's how I do it to make it easy so that you're not sitting there frustrated trying to get those little frayed ends to go through. All right, so we're going to tie this in a knot twice. Okay, and then now we're going to just trim off these ends. Okay. A little too long, obviously. Okay, that's better. Now, let's get the glue. Now we just glue everything into place. All right, so let's look at this again. Okay, so just going to go straight down the back here, right along that. put that right here in the center. Just press down really, really good. Hold it, let that glue really start to sink into the paper and your fabric. I think that was good. All right, so now, let's see here, that's too big. That one would work. Okay, so I'm going to attempt. I don't know if I can do it. All right, we got this few little ones in there. Okay. All right, that one went through there. Now let's see if I can get the other end in. Should have left it longer before to be able to do this without losing it out the other side. So let's see if I can do it. Okay. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to tie that. Oh, I think, let's see if I can just cross it. No. It's going to be a miracle if I can get that to go through there. It's going to be a big, amazing thing. Nope. All right. Okay, so that was tricky. All right, now next is this lace that wants to go up. And see, now it's folding the opposite way, so I don't want it to go that way. But it's wanting to fold that way. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here. Put the lace down on it right there. Okay. And I want this piece to go right there in the middle. So, not enough glue. All right, let me get some more glue. This is like a really heavy canvas ribbon. I've had that ribbon for a long time. I don't know if I'd say 20 years, but pretty close. So I'm pretty close to vintage. So vintage is anything that's 20 years or older. That's vintage. Antique is 100 years old. So I noticed somebody was talking about that on their channel one day. So I didn't comment. Oh, see, that's not wanting to stick. Why isn't that wanting to glue? Man, it's just like absorbing this glue. It is not wanting to stick, and I've never had that happen before. That is not good. And I've applied it to other things. So I don't even know what is causing it not to want to stick. Well, we'll find out. Very strange. I mean, it glues to wood. I mean, anything and everything. And now it doesn't want to glue to that piece of canvas. All right, so I'm going to leave it set. I'm just going to let it stay like that. And then hopefully it will dry on, everything will be beautiful. But what do you think? So I'm just going to lift the whole thing up like this so that you can see it now. So I think that it turned out really pretty. Very, very nice. Paper flower, book page, pleated book page, ruffled fabric, piece of lace, a little ribbon trim, vintage button, and embroidery floss, and there you go. You have a beautiful cluster to now put on your hidden paperclip bookmarks. Isn't that adorable? So easy. So great, great, great idea. Now, what I wanted to let you know as well is we're going to start having a weekly hidden paperclip bookmark challenge. So once a week on a certain day of the week, you can participate any week you want to participate, any day of the week that you want to participate. And if you make your project, you can post it in our Facebook group, Junk Journal Junction. If you have a YouTube channel and you make the video, I will put your channel name in my description box below. So I'm collaborating with any other channels. This is an open collaboration, and I see these with other channels, and I thought it was a really fun idea to do. So this is something that I enjoy making. I know Linda enjoys making them, and a lot of others enjoy making them, and they all go in journals beautifully, happy mail, scrapbooks, you name it. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift. So if you would like to participate, I'm going to make a hashtag, and the hashtag is going to be bookmarks, and then whatever the day of the week is that I decide that I'm going to do it on, that'll be the name of the week. So so bookmark, let's just say Wednesday, or bookmark Monday. So that's what I'm planning. And again, if you want to participate, just let me know in the comments below. And if you have a video YouTube channel and you make a video, use that hashtag, let me know, and then I can search those hashtags as well, and then I'll put your name in the description below. But if you give me a heads up and say yes, you're going to do it, then it's easier for me. And since this is brand new, then it's probably, it's going to grow, more and more people participating, more and more channels will jump on board. And if you don't have a channel, you're on social media, and you want to post the picture there or just in the Facebook group, either way, that's wonderful. I really, really appreciate it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think we're going to just have a great time doing it. So look forward to that. So that's something new. We don't have any kind of challenges like this going on in our group, so I thought this would be a fun way to get everybody participating. And whether you're doing fabrics, crafts, or paper crafting, everyone can participate in this. So you could make the flowers all out of all fabric or all out of ribbon. So you don't have to, but if you're, everybody should have magazines around the house, or even book pages. You could do this with the book pages, as you saw me do it with that one. So, but if you want to participate, which I hope you will, then please just comment and use that hashtag. And I will, like I said, I will mention your channel in the description box below. So thank you so much for being here with me today, and keep creating in the sunshine. Bye-bye.